Emma Raducanu and Carlos Alcaraz exit US Open mixed doubles at first hurdle as Jack Draper says, "It doesn't get any better than this." Carlos Alcaraz and Emma Raducanu, one of the most eye-catching pairings at this year's reimagined US Open mixed doubles, fell at the first hurdle to top-seeded pair Jack Draper and Jessica Pegula. Alcaraz and Raducanu, who entered as wildcards, showed signs of a blossoming partnership but could not find a way past their rigid opponents as their hunt for the $1 million prize was cut short. The highly anticipated US Open mixed doubles pairing of Emma Raducanu and Carlos Alcaraz could not take their run beyond the first round, as they fell in straight sets to Jack Draper and Jessica Pegula. Alcaraz and Raducanu were highlighted by many onlookers as the standout pairing in the revised format, which has seen tennis biggest names team up for a $1 million prize at Flushing Meadows. Based off their singles rankings, the Brit and American were the top-seeded pair, and they proved to be a strong partnership as they backed up their first-round victory by beating Daniil Medvedev and Mira Andreeva to reach the semifinals later on Tuesday. "I got a pretty good partner," Draper said on court. "Win experience playing out here against Emma and Carlos. It doesn't get any better than this, so just a pleasure to be out here playing with such a good player." Pegula's extensive doubles experience could well be a decisive factor in her and Draper's run in the tournament. She has won 7 doubles titles during her career, regularly partnered with Coco Gauff. "That was such a fun atmosphere," she said. "I played doubles a lot, haven't played that much recently, so it's always kind of tricky, especially going into a mixed format. It was a lot of fun. Jack played great. Draper led the top seeds to an early break. Alcaraz spurned a couple of first serves, and the British men's #1 took full advantage with some driving ground strokes. Draper was seeing a lot of the early action, and rattled off a straightforward service game to establish a 2-0 lead. On Raducanu's serve, she began to find some joy, taking their first hold as she became embroiled in some fierce backhand exchanges with Pegula, before Alcaraz cut home a pair of volleys into the tramlines beyond Draper's reach. Raducanu exhibited some excellent net play to keep her and Alcaraz in the first set, dispatching 3 consecutive points for an emphatic hold to love, but their early blip needed amending with a break of their own. And time was running out in the format, which requires just 4 games to win a set. Growing into their new partnership, Alcaraz looked to have found synergy as they took the 6th game to the no-advantage deuce. But an awkward ball landing between the pair saw Alcaraz send an uncharacteristic forehand long, and Draper and Pegula seized the set advantage. After Raducanu applied pressure on Draper from the back of the court, Alcaraz provided the shot of the match by running onto a wide forehand and curling around the net posts. But his remarkable efforts could not build towards a break of serve as they traded holds for 1-1. And the popular pair were staring a first-round exit in the face when Draper twice got the better of Alcaraz while Pegula forced Raducanu long to take an important break in the second set, and in position to serve for a 3-1 lead. That's all we can say. More or less understandable. Hopefully you support our channel by liking, comments, sharing and subscribing, so that we are enthusiastic in creating information content about your favorite artists. We thank you for your support.